Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nasma Abdul Muhsin and this is The Evening. In tonight's headlines, PPM's president and former President Ma'mun Abdul Qayyum says that attempts are being made to introduce non-Islamic cultures into Maldivian society. Government proposes amendment to the State Finance Act saying that Parliament approval shall not be mandatory before the government takes a loan. And Maldives Transport and Construction Company MTCC refutes rumours that work on clearing the #1 waste collection site of Male has been brought to a halt. PPM's president and former President Ma'mun Abdul Qayyum says that attempts are being made to introduce non-Islamic cultures into Maldivian society and that the utmost priority of Maldivians should be defending the country from such attempts. Addressing a function held last night by the party to release funds to party wings in islands, former President Qayyum said that certain ideologies are being introduced and spread across the country, including non-Islamic ideology. Noting that this happens in politics at a global scale, Qayyum stressed that such ideologies should not be given any room in Maldivian society. Underscoring the success of PPM, which is a relatively young political party, Qayyum said that out of 24 elections that PPM had contested, they have won 21. He said that in addition to this, having a president who represents PPM as head of state is also a great achievement for the party. He also noted that the development of the country needs should be brought and that it can be achieved by implementing the party manifesto. Government proposes amendment to the State Finance Act saying that Parliament approval shall not be mandatory before the government takes a loan. Piligili MP Saud Hussain proposed this amendment on behalf of the government. Speaking about this amendment, Saud said that the government proposed the amendment to declare that the governments need not seek Parliament approval to give guarantee and take loans on behalf of the state to clear the path for speedy delivery of services to the public. He said that the State Finance Act, as it is right now, poses hindrances to carry out procedures to ensure speedy delivery of services. The provision in the State Finance Act which mandates the government to seek Parliament approval before giving financial guarantee or before taking a loan was included in the Act through an amendment. The said amendment was brought during the Nasheed administration. Saud said that at that time, the then opposition included that provision to stop former President Nasheed from selling public assets at unreasonable prices and to stop former President Nasheed from taking loans in the name of the state. He claimed that the situation has now changed and that the current government would conduct a financial transaction only for the benefit of the masses. According to the proposed amendment, instead of seeking Parliament approval for such transactions, the permit should be sought from the Finance Minister. Maldives Transport and Construction Company MTCC refutes rumours that work on clearing the #1 waste collection site of Male has been brought to a halt. Speaking with DhiTV, head of MTCC's Executive Bureau Ahmed Naseem said that the work MTCC has been carrying out to clear the #1 waste collection site of Male has not been brought to a halt, but work had to be suspended for several reasons. Naseem said that bad weather and heavy rains have made it impossible to carry on with work, and therefore work had to be suspended at several intervals. While Naseem has spoken in this manner with DhiTV, some media reports cite MTCC saying that work on clearing the waste management site has been brought to a temporary halt. MTCC was assigned work on clearing the site in June this year. They were paid 21 million rupiah to complete clearing the site within 3 months. Police saved 3 vessels that went into distress due to harsh weather during the last 24 hours. Police revealed that 2 individuals on a dinghy were rescued by officers from Mimumulak near the island on Friday night. They also received the distress call around 8:30 p.m. and the dinghy was retrieved and brought back to Mulaku around 8:50 p.m. Police also saved 2 fishermen on a small Bokura boat which was unable to return to Gulf of Dandu on Friday night. Dandu police successfully rescued the 2 individuals through a joint effort with Dandu Council around 7:45 p.m. A dhoni travelling from Male to Tuladu was also saved by Marine Police and Coast Guard around 11:29 p.m. on Friday night after the boat's engine failed near Summer Island village in Kafetol. Maldives Meteorological Service issued a yellow alert on Friday, warning the public to exercise caution when taking up sea travel due to harsh predicted weather across the country on Friday. We now take a short break. Please stay with us for more news. Welcome back. In more news, police say that last week over 2,000 vehicles have been checked in their efforts to maintain road safety in capital Male. According to the police, 22 motorized vehicles were stopped and checked for violations of traffic regulations. Police said that action was taken against 46 people who were driving without a valid annual fee sticker. Action was taken against 63 people for driving without a valid roadworthiness sticker or without third-party insurance, and that action was taken against 158 people for driving without a valid driving license. Steering Committee of Help Gaza Telethon said Saturday that they were trying to send the contributions they had garnered before the end of August. Help Gaza Telethon, which kicked off with more than 6 million rupiah gathered by Adalat Party from their Gaza Fund Maldives, gathered 22.2 million rupiah more and now totals 28.9 million rupiah. An amount of 300,000 pledged to the fund is still to be received. Media coordinator for Help Gaza Fund Committee and chief editor of Sun Online Ahmad Zahid said that they had sent a letter to the relevant authorities on Thursday regarding the conversion of contribution money from Maldivian rupiah to US dollars. He said that they were working towards converting the money and sending the financial aid to Gaza before the end of this month. The contributions would amount to approximately $1.8 million. The Help Gaza Telethon was a Maldivian media initiative to help the citizens of Gaza suffering the Israel-Palestine conflict. We end tonight's bulletin with this week's editorial report. Thank you for watching. Have a very good night.
Kidnapping, abduction and all sorts of hate crimes were once rare and unfamiliar events in Maldivian society. Maldivians have always believed that such inhumane crimes are not only alien to their culture, but also forbidden by their long-standing Islamic faith. However, recent changes and developments in governance and belief systems have forced Maldivians to experience such brutalities. We are seeing the emergence of certain groups that cannot tolerate the existence of people who are against their values, philosophies or advocacies. We are witnessing the killing of one group of people by another group whose ideologies and ways of thinking do not quite agree. While freedom of expression is the founding principle of democracy, it is hard to understand why an individual should hate another for using their right to expression as they wish. There's no doubt that when we brought modern democracy to this country, we lacked the capacity within ourselves to digest its consequences and stand firm in upholding its principles and values among our society. If that is not the case, then we would surely not hear about writers and reporters being attacked, kidnapped, or even threatened for broadcasting their views and beliefs through the media. At a time when press freedom is believed to have gained strong ground in the country, we are seeing horrendous sights that challenge this notion. While local reporters are the biggest target group for politically charged attacks, guaranteeing their safety and security is critical to the future of Maldivian press. While it has been over 2 weeks since a local journalist went missing in this small nation, reporters like Rilwan are surely in a state of terror, unsure of what the future holds for them. While a culture of hating reporters for writing against a particular group has evidently taken root, and hate crimes are on a sharp rise, allowing haters to forge ahead with their vile agendas would never bring peace and stability to this country.